My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arm.
Did you want to come at everybody over here? I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle.
In this video, we're gonna take a look at some dating lessons from this show, Popping the Balloon. The show is hosted by Arlette Amuli.
Welcome to another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If he's your type, you like what he's working with, don't pop that balloon. But if he's just not it, don't be shy. Pop that thing, okay?
And the video that we're reviewing is from a channel called Rent Free.
My name's Aaron.
What do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous.
Okay.
And has a career.
What are some of your deal breakers?
Being promiscuous.
No. Wait.
For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you.
Yes.
Okay, lesson number 1. Be aware as a guy of your default facial expression. Your default facial expression is the face that you usually have when you're not thinking. It's the default.
Nerd. That is why you're not on the team.
This guy, his default facial expression is like a
Bruh.
right? And that's why the girl started laughing as soon as he walked in. The good news is that once you're aware of it, you can change your default facial expression. My default facial expression, back when I was lonely and nerdy, was this.
Bruh.
Right? And that doesn't really do me any favors when it comes to dating or trying to meet people.
For a woman that's not promiscuous.
What are some of your deal breakers?
Being promiscuous.
Lesson number 2, conciseness is attractive. Don't waste words, don't repeat words, make your words count. Also, when you keep saying, I don't want women who are promiscuous, what you're suggesting, right, with that word vomit is, I've been cheated on before, and I'm really insecure that I'll be cheated on again.
It just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. Thank you. You did me a favor.
Lesson number 3, all is fair in love and war. What this girl said, very politely, was that, hey, there wasn't a chemistry there, I didn't feel attracted to you. Okay, she said it very nicely in a nice tone of voice. This reminds me of a weird episode of Rock of Love. For those of you that are too young to know what Rock of Love is, it was, they took Bret Michaels, the singer from Poison, put him in a weird house or tour bus, and all these girls had to compete to be his girlfriend. And I remember in one episode, Bret basically said to this one girl who rejected him, he was like, it's all good, not everyone's attracted to everyone, and it's all good. So you want to have that attitude when you're being rejected, right? It's like, hey, it's cool. I understand that you're not going to be attracted to everybody, I'm not going to be attracted to everybody, and that's okay. He took this very personally, and he was like, that's all right, you're not my type either, well, screw you too. But he is punishing her for telling him the truth in a nice way. Also, look at the way he walks away, his nonverbals. It's like, this guy's nonverbals are so aggressive.
We gotta pop over here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
Comment you made. I like a more humble person.
You're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
You know, but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to you.
Totally fine.
That's messed up. Okay, lesson number 4 is watch your nonverbals, right? This guy looks like he's in a fight. Like, he looks like he's about to fight this woman physically. Dating is a battle, sure, it's a frame battle, but it's not a physical fight. Like, he's too aggressive. Lesson number 5 is take a time out. If you're constantly being antagonistic and it's not working, change your strategy. Sometimes when you're on a date, it feels very personal, you know, you're putting yourself out there and you're just on this like one track and you can't switch tracks like a train. So I remember I was on one of my dates and it wasn't working. And I'm like, excuse me, let me go use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom, I checked my hair and everything, and I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like, oh, okay, let me rebalance myself. All right, what is my purpose for this date? Just have a good time. Okay, we don't need it to go anywhere. I'm just making friends now. Let's just go out and do that. And the whole date just changed and became much more chill.
Balloon, because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Yeah. Like,
Voicing my opinion is not arrogant. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
I'm 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arm. They don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
how dare you?
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much,
Well,
though.
you're not qualified.
Hit the door. Bruh.
She looking like you gonna pop? Okay. I popped.
Lesson number 7 is just like basic respect, right? Like the way he's looking at them, like up and down, like it's very aggressive, if not sexual. Almost like he's fighting them and they're like, you're not good enough, right? It's very condescending. Lesson number 8 is related to this. It's like, watch the waiter. What I mean by that is the other women are watching him and they're seeing how he's behaving, right? Not only that, all the YouTube viewers are watching him. And he's building a bad rep. When you're on a date, sometimes women are more observant than men regarding this, but I want to see when I'm in the bathroom, how does she treat the waiter? How does she talk to the Uber driver? How does she talk to the support staff at the museum, right? Like, I want to know what this person is like when I'm not there, right? And how they treat other people. So this guy, by being disrespectful to the women that rejected him, are causing other balloons to go pop for other women to reject him. Now, this guy obviously lacks like basic social skills in dating, but I'll tell you a quick story. There was this model girl at Fashion Week and she was rude to me and she was rude to everybody, okay? She was like really hot, up and coming model, but she just had this attitude about her that's like, I'm better than you. And I mean, she did fine. She was like one of the top models at Fashion Week. But other women hated her and they started spreading rumors about her. And some were true and some were not, I think. I don't know. But the point is, like, she was ruining her reputation, okay? And people didn't want to work with her. And it's just really bad for your image. Be respectful to everybody. Treat everyone like you want to be treated.
On my arms.
You look phenomenal though.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to my... Hey, excuse me, queen. I'm talking to this woman right here.
So, lesson number 9 is in dating, don't make enemies, make allies. So because he's made so many enemies, he's like talking down to the women that already rejected him. They're actually eating his game now, right? They're like, you're not all that, right? So now he's got all these enemies that are against him and they're just not conductive at all. Not only are you not a good person, you're actively sabotaging your own success in dating. Now, we might look at this guy and say, you know, no one's like him. But what we can learn from the extreme examples is how it applies to our own dating lives. I'm sure there was a time, even for me, there was a time when a girl rejected me and I was like, well, screw you too, bitch.
You a bitch. You know why you a bitch? Because I said so.
You know, like I was just very insecure and I didn't like getting rejected, right? But what if I said, oh, it's all good, no worries, and I moved on to the next girl, right? That's a lot more dominant, a lot more cool, and what a winner does. He just keeps moving towards his goal while not stooping to their level, okay? I mean, these girls aren't even being mean, they're just being very honest with him. And he just like really insecure, okay?
Her balloon back though.
She don't want it.
We're not talking to you, sweetheart. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. Do you want your balloon back, queen?
I'm not gonna get my balloon back.
Okay.
When you're an asshole, people root for your downfall.
We still have 2 balloons?
No. Originally I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. Yup. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know?
Oh, okay.
So there is this lesson here called playing the crowd, which is sometimes what the girl in blue is saying is, I don't mind that you're arrogant because I can deal with that. And I've had people in my life who are arrogant who turned out to be super nice guys. But that arrogance is a very fine line between confidence and arrogance. And because you repeatedly show yourself to be overly arrogant, I now don't want to date you. Okay. Sometimes certain guys, like, they've got a certain attitude, like, you know, they're kind of arrogant, and girls do like that, some girls, and they're polarizing. And if you're arrogant and you can handle the pressure and you can frame things in a way where it's like, no, you know, I'm this way for a reason, some women still find you attractive. But he's so far on the other side, so mean that he can't recover.
I find that offensive to me, but when they started that, what was going on, I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon.
Right.
She liked him, right? She was giving him a chance until he just kept repeating this condescending demeanor to all the women. And she's like, you know what? I like that you were arrogant when you walked in, but now you're showing your true colors. No. Pop.
You want to come at everybody over here, I'm gonna get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. Not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell.
I said, damn. One thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can't do
that.
Oh man, this guy is wild, bro. All right, lesson number 11 is that there is a fine line between arrogance and confidence. Confidence is the belief in one's abilities and skills, characterized by a sense of self-assurance that does not rely on the validation of others or external sources. Arrogance, on the other hand, is marked by an inflation of your self-ego, your own sense of your self-importance, and an exaggerated belief in your abilities in one area or all areas. One of my favorite quotes, let me know if you can guess where it's from. Prince Zuko, pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. When you're really arrogant, really prideful, and look, we've all been there in a period of our lives, right? It's actually coming from a source of deep insecurity where you feel like you have to put up this front, you have to put up this image because deep down you're actually really afraid that people will see the real you. I kind of know this because I've been there. I just didn't stay there. And we've all had a period in our lives where maybe we felt really insecure and we found out if we put up a front, hey, people respect us now. Hey, we're getting some results, right? But that really, really high level of arrogance is actually deep insecurity.
Kids.
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some?
What did he say?
Is it gonna be a yes for you for him? God says save souls, so yeah.
Girl, bye.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a man.
It's a hell yes for him because he has no other options. Alright guys, lesson number 11 is that all it takes is one, right? Even if you have like major personality presentation flaws like this guy, all you need is one girl to like you back and a man's life is good, right?
I could give a fuck by no hate as long as my bitch love me.
So that just means like even if this guy can get a date, don't give up. Keep at it. Even if it's 1 out of 100, if that one person becomes your wife, you know, your future mother of your children, that's really all you need to win this game. But don't give up. If this guy can do it, you can too.
What's your name?
Events.
Huh?
Events.
What?
Events?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
She just got to be cute and peaceful and a good person.
Okay, lesson number 12 is you need a little bit of dominance in dating, right? And if you look at this guy, like the way he's holding his mic, he seems a little shy. I don't know why he's got his collar pop like that. And his shirt needs to be ironed, man. So all these little things, I don't know, is my shirt ironed? But if you're going on a dating show, like these things, presentation is important. And he's a little shy and he just seems like a little bit like a mouse, like a little mousy. The tough lesson I learned in dating is that even though I'm a dorky nerd, you have to have a baseline level of dominance to create that female to male attraction that a lot of guys struggle with. And this guy definitely struggles with that. And that's why the balloons were popped right when he started talking.
Okay.
My name is Phoenix Lemon and I'm 48.
Phoenix, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because he said he wanted somebody cute. I don't really see myself as being cute. I see myself more demure, glamorous.
Very demure, very mindful.
I popped because it seemed like I would like eat you up. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, she's like, I'm too dominant for you. You probably can't handle me. So those are the responses you get when you're like a shy, more awkward guy who seems more beta, but you can still be beta, but you need baseline level of dominance, right? Just a little bit dominant, enough where there's some attraction to show her who you really are in a dating situation.
So we had 2 pops, so I'm just gonna have you go ahead and ask them another question.
What's 9 plus 9 times 9?
You serious?
Oh, no!
Damn, you ain't even try?
like I didn't expect that, but I respect that.
Excuse me, can you record me real quick? Can you record me real quick?
Get somebody else to do it.
Now she's someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay, why not?
I don't like the teeth, to be honest.
All right, look, so, okay, there's a thing called dichotomy in dating, right? So if you have like a super hot girl and she's like, hey, what's the 9 plus 9? Most guys will be like, oh, like 18, you know? That's cool that you asked that. I wasn't expecting that. But if you're like a nerd and you're like, what is the square root of 112? And the women are like, what is going on here? Like, can't process this. But if you're like a super hot, like playboy, you know, player type of dude, F-boy, and you're like, hey, you understand the scientific principle of relativity, right? And the woman's like, huh, that's interesting. I haven't heard that before, no. But if you're like a nerd, like, do you understand can you explain like E equals MC squared? And women like, what? Like, who is this nerd, right? So all of them pop. They're like, no, we're not going to answer this. You have no value for it to ask us that. It's going over our heads. It's too difficult. And it's just out of context. Okay.
It's different. Okay. I don't know why I popped.
I think there was a math problem.
Yes.
But you know, you could have gave it a try.
No, I did. In my mind, I did give it a try.
2 plus 2 equals 6. And let me tell you why it equals 6. Because look at this. There are 2 twos. So therefore, there is an additional 2 that no one talks about because the government.
You said 9 times 9? It's 81.
9 plus 9 times 9.
Oh my Lord.
But is she someone that's your type?
Not really.
Okay, and why not?
I don't like her teeth.
Oh, my teeth. What's wrong with my teeth? Hold up. Dr. Robertson.
Some flossing, I think.
Oh,
I'm
flossing.
not.
And I do floss.
Now you can tell at this point, like he just says your teeth as like we have these guys have these default kind of lines we use as like self-defense mechanisms, and for him it's well, oh, I don't like your teeth, therefore you're not good enough for me, right? So it's just a line at this point. It's not even based on the facts.
Twice, no built up.
And not period.
9 plus 9.
The answer is 162. I don't know if that's right.
It ain't right.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Is she someone that's your type?
Nah, I don't like the teeth and I don't like the eyelashes.
Alright guys, last lesson for this video. Understand your baseline SMV value compared to your competition. This guy is not dressed well. He's got this popped collar, which doesn't make sense, and he's got bad body language, and he lacks dominance. Okay, in modeling, if you want to be a successful model, one of the things you have to do, and I believe you, in order to be successful in dating as well, is to have a realistic view, understanding of where you are in the marketplace. How do I look realistically to the majority of women that I'm going for, or the majority of women on the market? And you gotta know what that is. If you're struggling with that, you can go to photofeeler.com, upload a photo of you, and have women that you pick within an age range rate your attractiveness. You know, sometimes online data can be wrong. So if you're in person, right, you can have a friend upload one of your photos on their phone and go up to some women and say, hey, we're doing a school experiment, or hey, we're doing a social experiment. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate this guy? How would you rate this guy on a scale of 1 to 10? Okay, and have him go up and ask 10 women this, and then you'll get a baseline score, 9 out of 10. And then if you're getting like less than 7 out of 10, have your friend ask one more question. If there was 1 or 2 things this guy can do to improve his attraction score, what would it be? Okay, that way you get feedback from, oh, I think he should cut his hair. I think he should have, you know, get rid of the mustache, whatever. You'll have some data on what to do next.
It's Brian.
What are some things that you're looking for in a woman?
Transparency. Loyalty. For men, that's a big thing, loyalty.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I really don't have deal breakers, right? You know, we do a lot of things in our past and in our youth that is really a problem. So I don't really have any deal breakers.
All right, this guy Brian is a wild one, okay? And this video is running a little long, so what you can do is subscribe to the channel and check out part 2 of popping the balloon in just a few days, okay? And if it's already been a few days, you can check it out right over here, part 2 of popping the balloon. Enjoy.